What's up, YouTube? This is the Take 5 podcast. I'm Aaron Action.
I'm Chuck Nasty.
I'm Dustin.
I'm Sam the Man.
And today's special guest, we have Kerri Justice. Thanks for coming on, Kerri.
Thanks for having me.
All right. Today's topic is top 5 female-fronted bands. I'm curious to see what Kerri has in this. All right, Kerri, what's your number 5?
Okay, so I actually had to make 2 lists, which just to tell you how bad of a nerd I am.
I love it already.
Yep.
Oh yeah, so I've got like huge nerd stuff going on, huge nerd energy.
That's awesome.
Okay, so I got a based on impact or a personal. Which one you want first?
Whatever you want. This.
All right, so we can go based on impact first. Number 5, I got Susie Sue from Susie and the Banshee.
Oh, nice.
Can't get much better post-punk than that.
Yep. That's awesome. So,
Shout out to,
go ahead. So, do you want to do, since you have 2 lists, you want to just do do both at a time then? So, you give us your other. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, we'll do impact now, and then maybe do personal here in a minute after we're done through the impact.
So you don't want to do them together? You can go ahead and give us your 5.
I can do both. I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Back to Susie Sue. Personal is the Dolly Rots out of Los Angeles. They're a pop punk band. They've become kind of a big thing for me since I had and of course I ended up being dark haired, but I ended up with a little blonde kid, much like the singer of the Dolly Rots. So I started listening to this band. My kid's been jumping around and I can't get their songs in my head. So
nice.
So they ended up becoming a favorite of mine a while ago. So I kind of ended up revisiting them with my daughter. But way back in the day when I was actually playing out, one of the bands I played in, I believe, opened up a show for the Dolly Rots. And my husband ended up seeing the Dolly Rots, mentioned the band. No, I don't know if they were actually just games or if they actually remembered I mentioned the band. And they're like, oh, yeah, I get guitar player. So all that and stuff. So another reason personal is like, okay, you guys are kind of, sort of, maybe remembered. That's awesome.
Right on. All right, Sam, what'd you have for number 5? I'm sorry.
Starting on this list, I am all over the place.
Yeah.
Cut me a break on that. Number 5 was hard to do. It's hard to get a top 5 list of all the female-fronted bands.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody that knows me knows I wasn't into grunge.
Yeah.
But I gotta put Veruca Salt.
Yep. We knew it, Trax.
That one.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I didn't even have them in my honorable mentions.
Guitars
I
screaming.
didn't even have them in
Both
honorable
chicks could
mentions.
sing.
Love them.
Were they from Chicago?
They were. Yep.
I think so.
Okay.
It's funny because I seen them with one of my lists. Go ahead, Kerri.
Sam, are you more? I was gonna say, Sam, are you more a Nina girl or a Louise girl, or a guy, I should say?
I'm a little
More about Louise or Nina.
That's funny. All right, Dustin, what'd you have for number 5?
My number 5 is a band actually you and I saw probably about 10-ish years ago.
Yep.
They're from Canada. Diamonds.
Yeah.
They spell it Diemondes.
Yes.
Diamonds.
Yes.
The singer, Priya Panda, foxy little thing.
Yeah.
And they're doing, and they're still a band. They still play, but they do, the kind of hair bandish style stuff, but they do it their way.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew they would be on your list.
That band rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
They are great.
Yeah. All right, Trex, what'd you have for number 5?
All right, mine is kind of obvious on this one. Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. At an early age, she was a voice of female rockers. I remember being about 8 years old when the album come out. I Love Rock and Roll, and I met this girl at camp, and she had the record and played it. So yeah,
I should have married her.
No doubt.
we're at camp, so summer in, never see her again.
It's weird because my number 5 was way different from everybody else's. Mine is the Jenna Tortures.
Oh, hell yeah.
I
Oh,
forgot about
well
them. I
done.
remember you were into them.
well
Yeah.
done.
When I used to live in Orlando, and they were like a local band, and she used to work at this record store I used to go to all the time.
Wow.
Yeah, it was back in the mid 90s, and she was with the dude from Cannibal Corpse. What was his name? Dustin, you would know that. The old singer, Morbid Angel. Yeah. That was like her dude, and they used to always be in there all the time. My bad, I got the wrong death metal band. But yeah, they put on a hell of a show too.
Matter of fact, I remember when we were in Florida, I remember my roommate went to school with her.
Yeah.
And he always talked about how when she comes to town and stuff, like whenever she plays, he goes and sees her.
Yeah. All right, Kerri, give us both your number 4s.
Okay, so first, little side note there, mentioning Joan Jett. First off, it's going to take me out of order on my impact. Secondly, it's going. I was born on the week that that I Love Rock and Roll went to number 1.
Nice.
That's
So-
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Take that for what it's worth.
Yeah.
All right, number 4. Speaking of Joan Jett, her biggest influence, Susie Quattro on the Impact, because without Susie Quattro, there would be no Joan Jett.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Number 4 on personal, Aaron. We stood by each other at this show. Sister Sin.
Yes. Yes.
Gothenburg.
Oh,
We were
man, I
standing
forgot
right next
about
to each
them.
other At Sister Sin and Doro.
Yes. Yeah, Trex was there.
Yeah.
I forgot about good one.
I did forget.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, they were good.
First time I ever saw them, I was hooked. And the first time I saw them was in 2009, and they were opening for Faster Pussycat, Bang Tango, and Bullet Boys.
Oh, man.
And Pussycat was good.
Mhm.
Pussycat was good. Bang Tango was good. Bullet Boys were good, but they had me hooked. I had to know more about this band. I have faded black t-shirt that I can't wear anymore because I can't get rid of it. I just love that band. I listen to all their albums. They are just amazing. I mean, one of my favorite female fronted bands.
Yeah, that's a good pick. I totally forgot about them.
Yeah. I remember I liked them when I saw them with Fedora.
I was at that show. I was actually up front. You guys.
Yep. All right, Sam, what's your number 4?
Aaron knows me well, and he knows I'm not into many newer bands.
Yeah.
I would call this a newer band. Hellstorm.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
They're in my honorable mentions. Definitely my honorable mentions. I love Lizzie Hale's voice.
Oh yeah, they rock hard. They're even a local band, pretty much, Cincinnati. Man,
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Interesting side note, her vocal coach was Steve Whiteman from Kiss.
Wow.
There you go, Trex.
Yep. There's your boy.
Yeah.
That explains some things.
Yeah. All right, Dustin, what'd you have for number 4?
Number 4, I got a band. They did an album. They were in the hair band era stuff. I think all I know of is this one album, late 80s. They didn't blow up. Smashed Gladys.
Oh, I seen them at the Alrosa. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Which band? I'm sorry.
Smashed Gladys from New York.
Okay.
They had an album called
Oh, that
Social
reminds me of the
Intercourse.
honorable mention they could have had from.
Yeah, I seen him at Alrosa with I think it was Wild Side, maybe. Yeah,
Oh shit.
yeah. Didn't she die recently?
Yeah,
I think
Sally died. Yeah.
yeah.
So I felt, wanted to mention that one because I did like that back in 88, 89 when that came out.
Yeah. All right, Trex, what's your number 4?
Blondie.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Debbie
honorable
and
mention.
Kerri.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, for sure.
Good pick, Trey.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Very nice.
I mean, like she done like disco songs. She's even like the first one to do a song with a rapper. You know, she kind of innovated
That's
some
true.
sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I never had someone put that into perspective, but you're right about that with a rapper. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. That woman's also the definition of New York hip, even at nearly 80 years
Yeah.
old. I
Oh,
follow
yeah.
her on Facebook, and oh my God, it's like, how are you still this cool? How?
Yeah, Blondie's awesome. All right, my number
Her and
4.
David Johansen.
My number 4, the Distillers. You like
West
My-
Coast?
their first couple albums
Oh,
are really
the
good.
Distillers.
What's that?
See, I got into them with, I got into them with Sing Sing Death House
Yeah.
because I just back from the club and I was a pissed off 20-year-old,
Yeah.
and this album's out.
Yeah, they were. I always say. I mean, I know he was. That was Tim's girl for a while, and they always remind me like a female version of Rancid, like especially that first record. But and didn't she end up getting hooking up with Josh Homme from Queens of the Stone Age after that? I think.
Yeah, I think they actually broke up too.
Oh, really? Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
I saw that live when she was.
You're breaking up.
Really, sorry.
Oh, you're right.
I think
Can't hear you. All right. What's your number
Can you hear me
3?
now?
Yeah. All right. What's your number 3?
All right. My 3 are Impact, Pretenders, Ohio.
It was
Yeah.
honorable
Figure
mention.
I had to have at least one.
Yeah.
And then my number 3 is your number 4. The Distillers
Yes.
on Personal.
Yeah.
That's I was like, man, you guys are taking me out of my list.
Throwing you off, huh?
You guys are taking me out of all my list. You got my list all mixed up.
Well, see, it's funny because that's me and Trek just talked about this earlier. How we don't know you that well to know, like, the stuff that you're into. So that's why we was, intrigued on what you were going to say, because we have no idea. I know. I mean, I've seen you at shows, and I know you're like a Ramones fan and stuff. This other stuff I never would have guessed. That's why it's so cool.
Thank you. Yeah, when it comes to like rock and roll in general, I'm the gamut. Like behind me, obviously you see all the Bill and Ted posters back there, but over to this side, there's like an Extreme poster. And Extreme's not only my husband's favorite bands, but he turned on to them big time. But that's a story for another day. But yeah, Pretenders, because let's face it, the impact of cool is behind. There is nobody cooler as far as female rocker.
Yeah,
but,
they were.
But like down to earth female, but down to earth cool. Like Debbie Harry is like that New York cool, but Chrissie Hynde that kind of cool. You can have a beer, kind of Ohio cool, which is funny enough because she's from here. Also, key part of the whole punk scene in the 1970s in Britain. She hung out with all that entire crowd. She used to work for Malcolm McLaren at his shop.
Nice.
Distillers. I said I got to see Brody Daly live. She's amazing live. Like I said, I went to Los Angeles, trying to try my fortunes as, a rock star and all that. and fell flat on my face, of course, and came back a little bit more jaded, a little bit bitter. And like I said, Sing Sing Death House came out, and it was just a game changer for me. So
Yeah.
listen to somebody that raw.
Yeah, they were good. All right, Sam, what'd you have for number 3?
Told you my list is all over the place. So my number 3, they can do the ballads, they can do the hard stuff. She's no longer with us, but the Cranberries. Love the Cranberries.
See, I never knew that. Yeah, I never knew you liked the Cranberries. I was really into them back in the 90s.
Yeah, we were discussing that, how in the 90s when they come out, Aaron loved them. I hated them because they were too mellow until Zombie come out.
They did have a lot of mellow songs.
Now I enjoy them. Like, I get into them now.
Yeah, now they're on his list probably.
Damn it!
It's funny how that works out.
All right, Dustin, what was your number 3?
Number 3, I have a current band that I discovered off Instagram. They're called The Rumors, and they spell it RUMOURS. They're a 3-piece band, and the guitar player and bass player are both female, a couple cuties. I think they switch vocals. The drummer's a guy. It's punk rock, rock and roll type stuff. You should all check them out. The Rumors. They just did a run of shows here in the summer, and they just played the Whiskey in Los Angeles. So that says something, I think. So yeah, The Rumors. Check them out. They're from Iowa, I believe.
Right on. All right, Trex, what'd you have for number 3?
All right, this is a band I just recently got into that's been around forever. The Plasmatics.
Oh,
Yeah.
you motherfucker!
Yeah. See,
One of the most outrageous women of all
I'm kicking
time.
myself in the ass. Thanks, Trax.
Yeah.
I think we all had
Kicking
that
myself
one.
in the
Yeah.
ass.
Always got wild antics. Wendy Williams went on
Oh,
the
no.
Tom Snyder show and blew up a car on stage, which shocked him because it wasn't expected.
Hey, she's
Brilliant.
the only woman with enough balls to do an entire Kiss album without it actually being a Kiss album.
You hear that, Rosie?
Yeah, see, they were on mine too. Like, matter of fact, I had to change my number 3 because was on my number 3.
Well,
so I changed my number 3, and this might be an unpopular opinion, but I had Hole.
I'm good with it.
I get it.
The early Hole records were good, man. Like, I don't care. Like,
Yeah, those first 2 albums were good.
yeah. See, it's funny because I have a video on my channel of when I was living in Florida. Courtney got sued for she was playing a show and she stage dived and some dude like grabbed her boob or something. So she beat him up and he tried to sue her. So I was sitting in the court all day long. I sat and watched the whole court hearing. And there's a video of me afterwards outside standing, and she walks up and gives us a kiss on the cheek for being there like all day or whatever.
That's an amazing story, bro.
Yeah, but it's like it's funny because she was like, I had this shirt on, Trex knows the shirt. It says a hot diggity dog.
Yeah.
And she pointed, laughed at my shirt, and she's like, "Why are you guys here? Why you guys been here all day?" It was like, "Well, because we're a fan." She's like, "That's awesome," And then like that's why she did the little kiss on the cheek afterwards on the news and shit. I mean, it was kind of cool, So I had to put her on my list.
Yeah.
Aaron, you won't believe this, but Hole is on my honorable mention list.
Really?
Wow, that is
Nirvana.
And mine.
Couldn't see Nirvana, but love Hole.
Now, see, I was expecting everybody to hate on Courtney Love. I will. Kerri, what'd you have for number 2?
Absolutely not. I compare a singer. So number 2, and I'm not changing my number 2, even though both been named here. So my number 2 on Impact, of course, Blondie, for the same reason Sam said.
Okay.
For the same reason. well, and the same.
It was me.
Nobody did. Nobody.
Yeah.
You know, by the way, okay, sorry, but yeah, nobody else at the time would work with any of the hip hop crew, because nobody knew what that was.
Yep.
She did a disco song, which every rocker at the time was like, "Oh my God, how dare you do a disco song?" That's
Yep.
a punk rock thing you could do at that time. When everybody's hating on disco and it's, you know, bourgeois, cliche thing. Well, screw you guys. We're going to go do what we want.
Mm-hmm.
Joan Jett. I don't even need to explain why Joan Jett's on my list.
Yeah. Right.
I think like anybody
You're breaking up.
It's kind of already just implied. Oh, it's already implied of who she is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, she's
So
like
that's
a big woman of rock, you know.
Yeah. See, I didn't have her on my list just because.
Literally the first name. It's literally the first name you think of.
Yeah.
When we all say a female-fronted band.
Yeah.
Exactly. The first one that gets said.
Yeah. So like I said, that's why I didn't have her on my list, because I knew everybody would. Because yeah, I mean, like in reality, she is like one of the best ever, you know. All right.
And
Sam.
is amazing.
Yep. All right, Sam, what'd you have for number 2?
My number 2 has had way more than their share of female singers. But I mean, they pretty much, for me, they started their own genre of music. So Nightwish with Tarja.
Wow.
Just opera, heavy metal. Man, she could sing.
You're impressing me there, Sam.
I know. This is a side of you we never knew.
No doubt.
Yeah.
You
really did say that you were all over the place.
Oh,
yeah.
Don't worry, I'm going back to normal me.
I think what's your number one? I know you're number one.
All right, Dustin, what's your number 2?
Well, I'm going to follow the narrative like everyone else has already said. Joan Jett and the Blackhearts.
Yeah.
For every reason, everyone's...
How can you deny it, though?
How could you not? There's a reason why she is on everyone's list.
Yeah.
There's a reason why.
Yeah.
What, predictable or not, deserves the respect, deserves the recognition, and was originally my number 1. But I think my number 1 deserves, when we get to it, some due respect also.
Right on. All right, Trex, what was your number 2?
Well, you know me, Aaron. You probably know my number 2, Concrete Blonde.
Yeah. Yeah, I
was
knew.
sold on Joey.
Good.
Yeah.
Bloodletting is just a great album.
Yeah, I knew you'd have that one. All right, my number 2, I don't know if you guys would even know this, but I know Trex heard me talk about them, but Manhole.
I knew that'd be on your list.
I've heard of that, yeah.
They were
I've never heard of them.
They were out in the 90s, had like one record. They were like kind of a new metalist, and she's a rapper singing for, like a metal band. I always thought they kind of reminded me of like a female singer of Downset. They sound like Downset with a female singer. But yeah, I saw them open for Typo Negative. It was supposed to have been Life of Agony, and Life of Agony didn't show up, and Manhole opened, and they were really good. She was married to the drummer from Joey C, who used to play for Danzig and Sugartooth, and Joey Castillo. But yeah, they're really good. The album's called All Is Not Well. She was pissed off, man. You like angry shit. Yeah, you like her. I think she ended up changing the name after that. I think it only had the one album and then ended up changing it, but it's fucking good shit, man. All right, Kerri, what was your number 1?
All right, so on Impact, the obvious. So you don't need I think we've all stated exactly what Joan Jett and the Blackhearts have done for rock and roll music, and especially female-fronted rock and roll music. But my personal number one has to do with a time in my life, and that is a Boston band by the name of Damone.
Yes, I know them.
Them and, well, I should actually also mention the Organ Beats. I got into Damone with the Out Here All Night EP that was released in 2005. And then during a crazy whirlwind of my life, that was 2006, the Out Here All Night album came out. I got to see Damone open up for Butch Walker at the Ford Theater.
Damn.
Amazing top shows of all time.
That's awesome.
I was auditioning for another band out that way. They said, okay, well, I'll buy you a drink if this band is anywhere near as good as you say they are. And next thing I know, they bring me a drink at the end of the set. Like they're everything they were. I absolutely love them.
That's awesome. Don't they do a Maiden cover?
So they do an amazing acoustic cover of Wasted Years.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, yeah, it is.
Do on their third, and then on their third album, they did "You Could Be Mine."
Oh, nice.
Which actually sounds really good.
Yeah, I haven't heard that, but I have heard the Maiden one, which is really good.
Yeah, yeah, you should definitely check the "You Could Be Mine" cover. But yeah, just in general, even their own songs, their originals are just absolutely amazing. Also, kind of because their first album was pop punky, and then they changed guitar players, and their guitar player Michael Wood sometimes does a musical project, I think, with Gary Sharon from Extreme.
Nice. So, all right, Sam, what was your number one?
Little 80s metal kind of switch.
They've been around forever, it seems. Maybe not as trend-setting as Joan Jett or anybody like that, but man, can she sing. The two sisters, Heart.
Oh yeah, yeah.
God of Heart, man.
Yeah.
They could do.
They're on my honorable mention.
Yeah.
Yes.
Her voice is just something else. I still get chills when I hear her sing.
Yeah, she is an amazing singer.
She wails.
Yeah.
And Nancy Wilson, Nancy Wilson on guitar is amazing.
I agree.
But yeah, and nobody, you hear that voice and you immediately recognize it being Heart.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, Dustin, what was your number one?
Number one has already been said by someone else, but definitely someone I think deserves the recognition, goes sometimes unrecognized. Wendy O. Williams.
Yes, for sure. Yeah.
For no reason. I mean, we talked about just had balls to do whatever, like literally what the fuck ever.
Yeah.
She literally what she wanted didn't matter.
Yeah.
So that's why that was my number one, which I think Joan Jett originally was, but I was like, you know what, Wendy O's got to be recognized as a number one.
Yeah. All right, Trex, what was your number one?
All right. This was mentioned earlier.
Hold on. Go ahead, Kerri. What was you saying?
Oh no! It's fine. Go on.
Okay.
It was just a simple commentary, unfortunately. Yeah.
All right. Go ahead, Trex.
All right.
I lost the thought.
Kerri mentioned this, but not in a slot. But she mentioned about the show. Warlock, Doro Pesh.
Honorable mention. I was going to say that since no one said it.
No
honorable mention.
That can sound as good as her on her vocals when she does her metal, when she does ballads. She's my Aaron knows.
Yeah, I knew that was your number one. All right, my number one.
Hey guys, I've got a little. Oh.
Oh, go ahead. What you got?
A little treat. Look up a little treat with that. Going back to Doro and Sister Sin did a cover of Rock and Roll from Motorhead. Check that out.
Nice.
Oh, no doubt.
I have to check that out. Yeah.
Check that out for sure. One of my favorite Motorhead records.
Sorry, I had to get that out.
Oh, no, you're
I had
fine.
to get that out, Aaron. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, no, you're totally fine.
You guys, I know you guys both love Doro, or both love your Sin, so I had to get that one out there.
Oh, yeah.
It's epic.
All right, my number one, this is kind of personal to me, but the barbed wire dolls.
I should have figured you would have come up with that. Yeah.
The reason I say them because they were about 10 years ago, they were doing a residency here, and like every Wednesday night they were playing that Shrunken Head. And I was there every week to see them, and I became good friends with them, you know, and they put on such a great show. Like, being everybody, I mean, Roxy May opened up for them. They opened up for Jello Biafra one night there. Like, I mean, they were so good. And the guitar player.
I was at that show.
Were you? Yeah, like the guitar player used to, I need to look that up. He used to live in Columbus and was in a punk band like in the 80s. And I had it written down too, and I forget. Dustin, you would probably know him. I'm to check back on that one. But yeah, that's my number one.
Here's what about them was about the same time 10 years ago. I was at Magnolia Thunderpussy, and I overheard one of the guys at the counter said Tom Zutaut was there at Magnolia the night before. And I was like, I overheard him say that, and I was like, Tom Zutaut,
He's their
record
manager.
guy? Yeah, and he was like,
was their manager.
And the guy was like,
at their first shows in Columbus.
Yeah, he was like, he manages this band called Barbed Wire Dolls. I was like, oh fuck, that's why they're here all the time. That's not why the reason they were here all the time, but that makes sense why he would have been here.
Yeah.
And then even the guy at Magnolia was like, well, who the fuck is Tom Zutaut? I was like, yeah, only the dude that signed Motley Crue and Guns N' Roses.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, they were fun, man. And they drew every week too. I figured they would have got a lot bigger after that just because it seemed like every week the crowd got bigger. But they've kind of gotten poppy the last few albums they put out.
Are they still a band?
Yeah.
Are they still around?
Yeah, I think they're actually then they were a 3-piece, but now I think they got they're like a 5-piece now. I think they got they didn't even have a bass player. It was like just guitar player, singer, and drums. And now they got a full band. But shit, I can't think of the name of that band. Shit, I'm gonna add that later. But any honorable mentions?
Oh yeah,
I got a few.
I've got about a billion.
All right, go ahead.
But we can't go into all of them here.
Yeah, we're getting low on time.
Who wants to go first?
Go ahead, Kerri. You go.
Okay. I'll just real quick. The X-Ray Finals, X, Roxette, Michael Slut from Hell, Scandal, Model Apes, Opeth. I have Warlock, another Boston band by the name of Hadcock from the early 2000s. Obviously, Heart, Hailstorm, and Hole. Local, kind of local, Cincinnati, Tiger Sex.
Don't know them.
So there's my mentions.
I'm surprised you didn't say Butt Trumpet.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
We're gonna leave that. That's a topic of another day, my friend.
Okay, we'll skip that one.
We're gonna skip that. This will end up on YouTube on a couple nice little messages about that one.
All right. Yeah, something I don't know. That sorry about bringing that up. If it's right, we'll move on. All right.
It's cool.
All right. Here's one I know Sam always liked. Femme Fatale.
Oh yeah.
Remember them?
Ooh.
Lorraine Lewis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Soraya.
She does vocals in Vixen now.
She
Yeah.
is the lead singer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember Soraya?
Oh,
Oh,
Saray,
yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah. 45
Yeah.
Grave.
Don't know that.
Yeah. They did the soundtrack to Return of the Living Dead. Yep.
Yep.
Anybody else? Trex?
Fiona.
Who?
Fiona.
Oh, I thought you said Maria Osmond. Right, there you are.
You guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's messing with us or keep freezing.
All right, Trex, you were
Hey,
on honorable
mannequin.
mentions. All right, Trex, honorable mentions.
Lita Ford.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pat Benatar.
Absolutely.
The only reason I put her on is because they kind of consider her solo artist or part of the Runaways, whereas Joan Jett and the Blackhearts was like a band type
Yeah.
of.
Yeah.
That's the only that did.
Yeah. You keep breaking up, Kerri. Hey, anybody else? Sam, you have any?
I wanted to mention
Me?
Garbage.
Oh yeah.
Garbage. Yeah.
Garbage.
Nice.
I guess
They had the
Evanescence
right
is
name.
on my list too.
Yeah. Kerri, you have any more?
Let's go. Since then, I think I roll off in my huge list of honorable mentions. Yeah, I'm trying to think of others. I mean, the most now it's like, okay, now I'm getting into the full female bands, and I said I wasn't going to do that. I was going to at least make sure that they had one member of the band with a penis. So.
Yeah.
Well, then again, in the case of Against Me.
Yeah.
With,
Well, see, it's funny because I was going to say
female fronted.
it's funny because I was going to say Life of Agony, which is my favorite band.
Yeah.
You know, like
It applies now.
Yeah, I mean, he identifies as a woman now, so you know, I guess it counts.
It counts.
Hey.
Yep.
I mean, same thing against me.
Yep.
She went through it. So.
Anybody else?
Let's see. Who else could I think of?
I had Mazzy Star.
Oh wow.
Shit, yeah. Yeah, what was her name?
Okay,
Hope
nice.
Sandoval? Is her name Hope Sandoval?
I think, yeah.
Okay.
And then here's one in Aaron seen back in the 90s. Painting.
Who?
Painting.
Oh yeah. I remember that. Yeah. They're like industrial, weren't they?
Yeah. I think it was like a brother and sister that was in a band.
Yeah, they opened it for Fudge Tunnel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. All right. Holy Hell.
Don't know that one.
Yeah, they
don't know it either.
I see them. They open for Manowar. They're kind of power metalists. She does a Dio cover. And it's pretty amazing.
Nice.
I think it's Holy Diver. Yeah, she's pretty amazing. Huntress.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Okay.
Remember them,
newer
Trex?
band, right?
Yeah.
Well, the singer committed suicide a few years ago, but we saw them open for Danzig last time.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, go ahead, Kerri.
I've got it's like I mentioned earlier, and then Rest in Peace Mia, and then Cardigans.
Oh wow! Yeah.
From Speed.
Yeah, I remember them.
Now, the singer from the Cardigans is also heard on the Backyard Baby song "Friends" off of Stockholm Syndrome.
I'll see. I didn't know that. That's
the line. I love my friend. I love my friend, my only friend. He doesn't know me, but he knows my command. That is her singing that line.
Oh, right on.
Oh.
which is the only reason I end up getting into the Cardigans because I'm a huge Backyard Bass fan.
Yeah.
Victor will like
Yeah,
that
I knew
band
you liked
now.
them.
Oh yeah, it's only on every Facebook post, and I've got like pictures of me and my child in Backyard Baby.
Yeah. Dustin?
We can't
You have
do a
any?
top 5 on the band ever.
Yeah, I have a couple. Just kind of somebody mentioned a band just a moment ago that jarred my memory even on this. A band I saw back in the 90s. I'm pretty sure they had a song that was on a TV show. They were like a college alternative band called Letters to Cleo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Saw them at
I used to be able to actually do that fast part.
I saw them at Chelsea's when Chelsea's was in the Short North.
Oh wow.
Didn't they have that song Here and Now? Wasn't that the name of the song?
It could have been. I'm not.
That was it. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was a
that's
good song.
a song right now.
Another one that I got.
Now you have to remind me of one, Dustin. Come on. I want you to go. I want to hear the next one.
Okay, the next. I got two more. A current band called that I heard on discovered on Sirius XM. They're from New York, and honestly, I didn't know the singer was female. A band called Tower.
I know them.
And they're kind of heavy metalish, not hair bandish, not rock and roll, heavy metalish. Like I said, they're a current band. Check them out. Tower, female fronted. And the other one I had, the last one I have to mention is another band that I discovered on Instagram called Bourbon House. And I think they're from Wisconsin, and they're kind of like a soulful sort of rock, but female soul type vocals. She can sing. So yeah, those are the few honorable mentions I had.
Yes, I don't know them.
I've got more.
Okay, go ahead.
I've got two more. So, in New York, that reminds me of New York Loose.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Because Gary Sunshine was in that band.
Yep. So was Danny Norville at one point.
Yeah.
From
Slim
Faster
Tender.
Pussycat.
Yeah.
Yep. The Slim Tender.
Yeah.
Let's see. Who was the other one? I just had them in my head. Oh my God. I can't believe I forgot them already.
I talked to Gary Sunshine about that band, I'd say about a year ago. And I mentioned, I know you didn't do the debut albums one we just did prior to this, but I mentioned Circus of Power. And so you say, I was like, yeah, Gary Sunshine was in that band, but we're not taking away from that they were, a female fronted band.
Oh, no, not. Definitely not. And then, yes, the Nymphs.
Who?
You broke up. We didn't hear that.
The Nymphs.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
That was who else I was thinking of.
Yeah.
So I actually heard about them from another podcast. Same thing with New York Loose. I'll try not to name check it, but if it comes up, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
So I'm listening to former bass player from Jet Boys podcast, and he dropped New York Loose. And then he does an interview with Inger Laurie. No. Much later lineup, like 2000s, aughts into the teens. Michael Butler, who also used to play in Exodus.
Yeah, I was right. Yes.
So I was listening to his podcast, and this is like years ago, and he plays, he plays the Nymphs, and I'm just, it's almost like, it's something like
You're breaking up
a little bit, where it's kind of grunge. Oh, it's kind of like where I consider Mother Love Bone kind of glammy grunge.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. Right on. Trent, Sam?
I got one. I got to get this from last night. bitch.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say that
Definitely.
too.
Ever
Yeah.
respect.
You remember her,
Yeah.
Kerri?
Mm-hmm.
Because she was on the show last night. But I had.
Aw.
Does anybody know the band Crisis?
Karen Crisis.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yep.
they were pretty good. Like she had like the growling, type vocals.
And they were a metal band, of course, but unique.
Yeah, they were good.
Yeah.
Any other ones?
Nothing hitting me, man.
If I keep going, we're gonna be here all night.
Hey, we got another at least 15 minutes, right?
Yeah. If
Let's
you want to say some
keep
more,
it
go
going.
ahead.
Okay, OTEP. I mentioned OPEP. We got OTEP on that as well. If
Mhm.
we're a little bit more of a political type of metal band. Let's see. Okay, I think OTEP was my last one, so I think we're good. I think I'm good.
All right. Anybody else?
There might go Arch Enemy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Newer metal band.
And that's Doyle's wife, right?
Is
I
it?
don't know. I just got into them like recently.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's Doyle's wife, man.
Damn. Yeah, I didn't know that. The one singing for him now?
In Arch Enemy,
Yeah.
I believe so. Yeah.
I know they've gone through different singers.
I see. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure one of the women that did vocals in Arch Enemy is Doyle's, obviously from the Misfits.
Yeah.
Is his wife. Yeah.
There's only one Doyle.
Well, we assume everybody out there, we all know, but the rest of the world watching may not know. We're here to educate, Trax. All right, we're here to educate.
I was gonna say, who named their Doyle?
Right on.
And you're right, there is only one fucking Doyle.
Anything else? Anybody? Sam?
I gotta think elevator music. Old,
Oh, good
old,
Lord.
old.
Like Karen Carpenter or something?
Yeah.
Trex
I'm
already
thinking-
said Marie Osmond. You might as well.
I'm thinking Stevie Nicks.
Oh,
yeah.
damn. Fleetwood
Yeah.
Mac. Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
Damn, how do we
would
forget
be
that one?
fucked up if we didn't.
Yeah.
We would all be fucked up if we didn't. Somebody remember that.
Yeah, no doubt.
Definitely.
I got one that really we should all give ourselves for not mentioning. Janis Joplin, Big Brother and the Holding Company.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
We should be ashamed of ourselves. We did not
Yeah.
come up with
Well,
that.
since we're on vintage, what about Tina Turner Wright?
You're right.
Yeah.
Once again.
I like the Tina Turner.
Yeah. Fucking A.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't
these
just
are
limited
legends.
to a certain time frame.
Yeah.
These are legends,
true.
though.
Yeah.
So if we're gonna go that, we gotta say Aretha Franklin. I mean, I guess we're getting into like
Yeah.
how Kerri touched on it. It's
Slow. Yeah.
band related, so
Yeah.
we might be going a little out, but it's all good.
Yeah.
We can do whatever the fuck we want. We're Americans.
Yeah.
That's right. It's our show.
It's
Fuck
Take
it.
Five.
Hey, we
Yeah.
said life of agony and against me, so it's our show. We can say what the fuck we want to say.
Yeah.
Right?
That's why I'm here.
All right. Anything else?
That's all I got.
All right. Trax, Dustin, Kerri, anybody?
Cindy Lauper.
I'm out.
I knew you were going to throw in Cyndi Lauper sometime.
I wanted
Oh,
so
God.
bad.
You
That's
know,
your favorite.
Steve
It
Austin
is.
a great song.
I was a kid. She's the only girl I know with orange hair.
Yeah, she was hot. All right. I guess we'll end it. All right.
Well, we
Fiving
need
out.
to do another.
Thanks
we
for
need
coming
to
on,
do-
Kerri. Yeah, you're welcome back.
No
Well,
worries.
we need to
thank
do
you.
the all girl band episode sometime. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And you're
I'll be
also on
back for
for
that.
you're also on for Ramones, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's just great, but that might actually take about hours if we're gonna get through all my favorite Ramones songs.
Yeah. I've been going through and I narrowed it down to like 50. So yeah, it's gonna be hard.
We
yeah,
don't know
that-
what Jimmy Mess's list is.
do you know who the Midnight Devils are, right?
Yes.
Because the drummer is coming on to do Ramones. That's what
Okay, cool.
Is that next Friday, Trex?
Yep.
Okay.
8 o'clock.
All right, cool.
All right.
All right. That's it.
Same time?
All right. Thanks for coming on, Kerri.
All right.
All right, 5 and out.
Thank you, Sam.
Bye,
See ya.
Sam. Bye, Dustin. Bye,
I gotta
Trex.
make TP.
Bye. 5 and
Come
out.
on, Mary Jane.